plug in my stream deck here, and then we'll go to the waiting zone. It's not plugged in yet. Alright, that's it. Now it's plugged in. Yeah, baby. Hey, what's up there? We got Shadow Ops over on YouTube. We got McMark in the house. Hello and welcome. Welcome. Probably hearing the echo. Sorry about that. But yeah, hi McMark. McMark is back on the scene. Hello, Vector Sater. Yeah, sorry about that last time, Shadow Ops. I think it was when, because was it the last stream that the connection dropped midstream, and when the stream restarted, I forgot to open the YouTube chat. I'm so sorry. I'll make it up to you by doing a great stream today, where I respond to YouTube comments and Twitch comments alike. Hello, Eblo. Eblo's got an idea. An April Fool's Day stream where it's just the waiting zone for 4 hours. Yes, and every other song will be that scary Five Nights at Freddy's song. What's going on, Eblo? What's going on, Javid? Shadow Ops is going to be listening in more so than watching. Got some work to do today. Well, I'm happy to be your broadcast radio for the work that you do today. McMark has reactions. JJ, pardon me, JJ, hello JJ, is waiting for April Fool's Music Theory, Origins Sonic 3. Yes, and there'll be a 5-minute segment in the middle of that video focusing specifically on those absolutely hilarious, incredible claps in Carnival Night Zone. Clap, 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 clap. The syncopated claps. Holy crap, it's so great. Shadow Ops is not working on anything big. He's just got to change the oil on one truck and then look at what's causing your drivetrain noise on the other. You know, that's reminding me, maybe we should look at a gaming mill video of Farm Simulator. Because he's got gaming mill skill, so he's really good at farm simulators and other games. Hey, it's Serious Sam Gordon Freeman 64's request. You could get a song in the waiting zone. Keo's gonna get one. I just haven't looked at it yet because I'm not ready to render a new cut of the waiting zone playlist, so to speak. McMark has not played Sonic Cross Shadow Generations. I'm jealous. I wish I could go back in time and experience it for the first time, and you still get to. My man. It's true. Why won't my Switch wake up? Sorry, why won't my Switch 1 wake up? I used it before. Sometimes you just gotta keep mashing the home button, and it will eventually work. Right. It's 4 p.m. Let's start the broadcast in earnest. McMark is supposed to be getting the new Nintendo Switch. Whoa, you're gonna be able to get the Switch Pro OLED? Dude, that's... How'd you get that connect? That's... You must know the right people, jeez. I want a Switch Pro OLED. Shadow Ops knows about a Seaver Gunna remix with 2 Carnival Night Zone remixes. Hi everyone, it's me. Here to play some Darkest of Souls. We'll get those courtesy sunspots out of the mix. Or maybe not. They're being wicked annoying. And that's how things go at the zone at times. Where's my controller? You can't play without the controller. What the? Where would I have put it? There it is. Dark Souls. McMark totally forgot about daylight savings. Hey, why isn't the Switch updating? Do I gotta refresh it? Press L and R. When you're here, you're home. You can close your eyes and imagine Reggie Fils-Aimé making you a nice hot cocoa saying, you know, I'm not supposed to say this, but that Astrobot is not that bad. Hey, what's up, Wonder Woman? Wondering what my favorite candy is. Well, my go-to candy combination, yes, we're getting gluttonous with it. My number one candy combination, what I will get when I go to the movies is Lifesaver gummies, those gummy candies that are like Lifesaver style. That's one ingredient, and the other ingredient is sour Skittles. You eat those two things together while watching a Sonic movie, you're having a great time. It's so good. I haven't had that. Well, I had it for Sonic Movie 3, but other than that, I hadn't had it in a while. JJ says, Alex likes the taste of asbestos. Disclaimer, don't eat asbestos. There's a Sopranos episode or two about asbestos. I know, Eblo. Mick Mark is digging the Twix. Wonder Woman says, Lifesavers are delish, but you don't have them. Are they not available in the UK? The tariff's too high. Hey, what's up, Third Bruno? McMark's got a great sale on Twix. Gummy Nerds. I did not know that Gummy Nerds were a thing. Now, quick question for the Dark Souls experts. Where do I go? Because I got to the surface last time, and here I am. Yay, victory, surface. But what's next? Wonder Woman approves of Twix. Bam Kazam liked Now and Laters back in the day. You guys ever like Good and Plenty? Right, Javid is, yeah. So last time, I couldn't go to the Firelink bonfire because the keeper wasn't there. Alright, Bruno says I should go to the blacksmith, then out a door to the fortress. Ah, that's right. All right, and I put that in the schedule, didn't I? Now, would it be faster to get there here? Must be. Actually, can I go this way? Yeah, I can. I'm thinking about the bridge and whatnot. McMark's got the international price check. Yeah, don't eat asbestos, everyone. They go to the asbestos site, and they pull up to the guy, start talking. And he reaches out his hand to shake his hand, and he's like, do you work with that asbestos stuff? No. But he still says, like, I'm good. I don't need to shake your hand. Whoa. This guy's angry. Taking hits right off the bat, dog. So yeah, hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing great. I've had a wonderful few days working on the Sonic Mania music theory video. And I tell you, you're gonna clap with delight when you see some of these graphics and some of the... Right. It's nothing that I'm getting out of control with elaborate, fancy editing. You know me. But it is It's a feast of ideas. It's a feast of references, befitting the ultimate scrapbook that Sonic Mania is. It's gonna be so great. It's got me in such a good mood working on it. And yeah, I haven't updated the production log in a good while, but I have been keeping the production log on my end, and I am ahead of pace. I'm happy to say that. I meant to even update that yesterday, but I am ahead of pace. I've gotten to the, the number of production days. I got to the quarter checkpoint. I'm a quarter of the way through the days. So that's 25% progress I should be at least. And I'm at 27. Yeah, baby. Slicing this guy like it's no problem. It's going to be a sensation, in my opinion. But you're going to also get to see me explore a new area for the first time that I ever have done. Now, did I damage him even on that first hit? Don't forget, you guys, that these guys have a limited amount of stamina. So if you hit them, they're gonna give pretty quickly. Watch. What shield? See that? Freaking awesome. Whoa, where'd you come from? I was looking at chat. Like a good streamer should. And yeah, I remember playing this early on. Someone was like, oh, do you ever think, like, the enemies could pop up at any time? Do they just spawn kind of like, what's the word, spontaneously? And even at the time, I was like, no, I don't think that ever happens in this game. This game has no object impermanence or badnik impermanence. All badniks are, like, kept track of and consistent. They don't just randomly spawn. So there's a permanence to the amount of enemies that you can expect in an area or whatever. They're gonna have a guy coming up behind me? No, man. Teach him a lesson. Teach you a lesson. One-shot flavor. Is there a third dude down here? There's a guy up there. You can't see me. Why is he lashing out at those poor barrels? I'm not even up there. Get both of these punks? Yeah, identical, symmetrical, synchronized death animations. Just like Reggie intended when he approved this game for publication on the Nintendo Switch 1. Guys, Switch 1 is what I'm playing on. I'm sorry to do retro gaming on a Saturday night, but it's the Switch 1. I don't have a Switch 2 yet. So I got this outdated behemoth of a... It was a good system. It had, even if the graphics weren't as good as the Series X, it's got a solid library. The home screen menu of your games works fine. You can even organize your games into folders, which I've never done. Have you ever done that, anybody? Organized your Nintendo Switch games on the home screen by folder? Because that's the thing you can... Now, this was traverse the white light at one point, and now it's not. Now, I wonder if I should go to Andre, or should I just go straight to the door of where I need to get. Woke up this little punk. He's in some real trouble now. Wow, 2 hits, he goes down. I'm good at games. Good at games. Got you that time, buddy. Titanite shard. That would be helpful at Andre the Giant's. So I don't know much about upgrading weapons past the normal +5 cap, but I get the sense that it's a thing. Dark Souls combat, it's very refined. Dark Souls combat, almost good as Hades. I won't ramble about Hades yet, I promise. Unless Keo declares presence right now. I'm just kidding. Even if Keo was here, I wouldn't tangent about Hades. But it's a great game. Look for it on sale. It's a great value for your dollar. I haven't stopped playing it. Keo declares presence. Alright, so last night I had this great Athena boon that I got to use in tandem with... I'm just kidding, man. Dark Souls. Let me just at least go to Andre to see if there's anything I can purchase. That's where I do need to go. I'll do a courtesy bonfire as insurance. You know, in case I get startled by some enemy going down the stairs to Andre. Although this is unlikely. Dark Souls is good, and I agree with Keo. Don't try moves down here, guys. You might hit Andre by accident. Alright, let's see. So, reinforce weapon. Modify. So, I don't have a special ember. I think I've gotten an ember on some file at some point. Do you get that ember on the way down to the depths? Where the cookers are? The butchers that cook food? You know, cookers. Reinforced weapon. Well, I do have 2 Titanite shots. Alright, I would get a 50 damage on the crossbow. Wait, light crossbow. Heavy crossbow 1 would go up 93. Should I do that? Alright, Javid says, yes, the depths has an ember. Eblo confirms, Good Souls is dark. The classical word rearrangement. I don't know, at this point, I wonder if I have to think about sunk costs. Sure, this has a higher ceiling, but I've already invested stuff into this, so let's double down on it. Time will tell whether this was a good investment. Well, there goes my 2 Titanite shards. Although I have so many souls. Do I have a lot? And we'll get going with the combat and venturing soon, but... I got 15, and he probably sells some. Yeah, he's a merchant. He's certified to merch. Yeah, Javid says we'll have to find a simple guide for weapon upgrades. That's a good idea. We'll find like 10 of these. That works. So, my light bow. I would need 2 more. Yeah, let me get 2 more shards. And then upgrade that bad Larry. Alright, since I got leftover souls, I'll buy some more. They'll come in handy. Arrows, you know. Another 10. And then I'll even save. JJ warns me, good luck with Sen's Fortress, and be observant. Alright, I'm gonna hold my shield up, because I'm sure there'll be lots of dart souls. Evlo's thinking of doing a playthrough someday where you go through and kill every NPC. Yeah, if you kill Andre, does the entire land of souls lament just because everyone understandably loves Andre? Alright, I don't need to level up. I need to go to the fortress. Guys, whatever dude is sitting by the door, I assume, is in the schedule image for this game. Keo points out that you can't kill Rickert so that you always at least have a blacksmith. Would that be a soft lock of sorts? Hey, the guy's not here. Did we see a camera angle of him sitting here when this opened, maybe? And my opening it let him in, so now I got... Sen's Fortress. JJ wasn't lying. What the hell? Darts? Are they darts? These dudes are massive. Oh my god, they're the lizards from the Dark Future remix. Can I fight these at this time? They seem strong. This is nuts. I see a spoiler, precautionary tale, which I appreciate. Well, I'm not doing a whole lot of damage, although they did stagger that time. Well, he can attack through his buddy. Oh, their tongues are coming. Now they're stuck. Yeah, I'm taking damage every time I attack. JJ agrees with the no spoilers philosophy. Look at them casually walking back as if I was just nothing, just another day in the lounge. Shadow wonders if you just saw a skeleton warrior you saw run through the beasts. I think those ghosts are other people playing right now. And it really does add to the immersion, kind of just, I don't know, a limbo of lost souls wandering around. Now I fully get why JJ was like, no, dude, you gotta accept the FromSoft agreement so you can play in online mode. And I'm like, nah, online is too busy, too gimmicky. Let me just experience the vanilla. But once I saw those ghosts running around, it just felt right. It felt right. A Spectre modifies Shadow Ops. Why didn't they, Oh, okay. Can you not strafe in this game the way you can in Zelda? They got that big leap across the room, jeez. Wow, and they got projectiles? Can you attack through the wall? Well, his buddy didn't come, that's good. He shot at me, definitely, but... Uh-oh. And 60 health, trade damage. Trade stamina for damage. I mean, it's gonna work. It's not the most engaging combat. Whoa, he bit me! Snakey bit my finger. It bit me. Charlie. Ancient internet. Like, you know how when we were growing up, they talked about cave drawings? When we are the grandparents, the kids will talk about Charlie bit my finger. But they will have forgotten about the cave drawing. The cave drawings will be lost from consciousness. Emblems says those kids are probably in high school now. Maybe even more. Maybe they have their college diplomas. And they have little kids biting each other's fingers. Shadow Ops said, I parried twice or countered his slashes. You know, maybe my parrying resume gap is starting to explain why I'm struggling in some of these later worlds, man. Snakey bit me. Should I have tried to have done a backstab attack just now? Oh. These guys are awesome. They're so scary. This game keeps upping the ante, man. It's great. Not too hard to get behind them, huh? And they don't block all that often. Yeah, Evlo says the finger-biting gene propagates. Dude, it's the extended phenotype. Biting fingers has a survival mechanism. Eblo says you must have made a JJ build. One-handed attacks do exactly 43 damage. Shout out to JJ. You know, the main character from Coco Melon. He's just called JJ. That's canon. I saw Coco Melon apparatus at work, and I was like, uh-oh. Work doesn't know yet that Coco Melon is like a Trojan surprise of horrors, instant gratification, right? Getting kids in... Oh my God. We've arrived. And I guarantee there's going to be darts in this crazy room. JJ found out that Master Chief is called John. Finally, somebody you can relate to. Yes, thank God. To wash off the association with Coco Melon. Javid says, LOL, good luck. How hard could it be? Now, what is this guy going to say on this message? Be careful. That's what Javid said. He said the thing. Yes, and Eblo is correct that Big Boss's real name is also just John, and maybe even people call Big Boss Jack also, which is wild because I won't spoil anything, but if you know Metal Gear, you know that there's at least one more character named Jack, and that's so interesting to me. Yes, as Eblo says, Jack is a classical nickname for John somehow. There's gonna be dudes shooting crap out of these windows. I gotta be on one. And then how can a hedgehog get that stuff up there? Do I have to roll into the wall like, which game am I thinking? I know you can roll in KO. You know, I kept streaming KO on Mondays because I got the impression from Sam that I was almost gonna beat it. So I'm like, alright, we might as well do the finale. I'm nowhere near close to beating the game. John Chief, John Halo. Yeah, JJ thinks it's kind of anticlimactic that he's just called John. Yeah, because when I was on my Halo, I went on such a big Halo kick in the lead up to the Sopranos video because that had a Halo part in it. And so I watched... Oh, what the... Who did that? Okay, he's shooting electric at me, but a lot of it is getting blocked. Dude, I'm supposed to trade damage. Please don't reach me. Can I get around him? Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, I thought it was a bottomless pit. Look at all these men's. New enemies? Are they different or the same? Oh, he's got the electric. Very dangerous. It's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. Where should I go? I don't know where to go. Hopefully there's a place to go down here. Nice. Quick drink. Oh, it's one of these. But now I'm in the sludge. Good thing it's not poison sludge. Oh my God. Good luck, they said. You'll do fine, they said. I can't see crap. Does this game have... Oh my God. JJ said the worst thing that could happen in your first try here. I tried to come to a stop to let that S&M blade go by, but then I fell off. John Chief. Eblo's pitching a new release of Master Chief Collection, which will be a launch title for Switch 2. It will include Halo 5 and Infinite, and it will be called the John Collection. Yeah, Javid says this is another Welcome to Dark Souls moment. And knowing that Spawnwave Media is a big source of Halo news, and his name is John, I still always crack up. That Spawnwave video where he's showing you they released working footage of the new third-person mode in Halo that they're going to be doing. And he's showing you the third-person gameplay and just casually and then it takes a swerve you wouldn't expect. He's like, yeah, so taking a look at this third-person gameplay here in Halo, as you can see, it's pretty disgusting. And I was like, disgusting? That's not where I thought that sentence was going. Oh, he can't hit me sometimes when he's on the stairs, and I'm hitting his ankles. Yeah, and Third Bruno said, the ones past the arch down there are higher levels. Oh, sweet. Leveled up enemies while I'm trudging through the hell oil. Prepare to die, TM, little clicking mark. I don't know what I was thinking with that two-handed party. Staggering. There's a warrior staggering. Oh, I'm running out of stamina juice. But yeah, Javid, I can't remember if I'd read it, said, it's another Welcome to Dark Souls moment. This is Rocket League. If he backs me all the way into the corner, do I lose? Like that Sandopolis boss that everyone loves? Ah, he fell. Hey, what's up, Mermidian Peppo? It's the first time catching one of these, streams. Huge fan of my music content, by the way. Well, thank you so much, Mermidian. You happen to join us during Dark Souls, but there will be plenty of Sonic, starting in about a half hour. But yeah, I've been streaming Dark Souls each weekend as the first, block of streams. And yeah, I'm so happy you've been enjoying the music theory content. And the fact that you're here at a stream means that you get the exclusive stream info that the next music theory video is about Sonic Mania. And I'm having an absolute blast making this video, let me tell you. I've done so much work on it, and it's gonna be an absolute treat. It's been a treat to make. Now, I don't know how many of you have seen the Shatterhand remix music video that I put in the waiting zone, which you hear a little bit while after the OG NES Shatterhand song. And at the very end of the music video of Doc Future's remix, pretty much this monster is dancing. There's two monsters that look just like this, and they're doing the greatest dance move I've ever seen, with vaporwave style, you know, computer graphics animation. McMark has a question. Feel empowered to ask. Dude, I don't know why the death animation on those things looks so bad compared to most death animations in this game. Was that a bloodstain? Saw the bloodstain on the carpet? It wasn't me. Nice. McMark enjoyed the Metallic Madness video. I'm so glad you did. You guys, 7 reunited notes. 7 zones, 7 special stages, and that many time stones. Little Planet is back in business, baby. Dude, that line, it was making that and reading that line into the mic and playing it back was exactly what my soul needed. Celebrate Christmas, celebrate the great Sonic community we have here. And treasure Sonic CD forever. Alright, so I tried to get around this guy, and I was successful. No stamina. So, I mean, I could fight this guy as an investment in safety. Walk around him and then walk around him again, undoing my progress. This dude's trying to shoot me. Oh, he got an angle. Alright, you can fight him under the bridge. It works. Eblo wonders what we can glean from 06's Flame Core, reusing a melody from Metallic Madness Good Future. Which melody is it? Flame Core is what? Bum 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 bum. Orchestra hits done right. So I'm gonna be... Oh. One of these statues is gonna wake up. I'm on to you. It's scary. Okay, dun 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 dun. Yeah, I wouldn't even say that that's like taking a no. Cause dun 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 dun. That's pretty. And you said Good Future. I mean, are you just talking about the main riff from the present? Bum 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 bum. Cause yeah, that's a really small amount of melodic content. Is this guy gonna cross the bridge, or will he just shoot his electric boogie woogie from across the way? Ah, look at the Switch 1 graphic rendering. Yeah, Eblo is saying, is Sega telling us that 06's future is actually good? Now, can I block this electricity? Was there... Could I go the other way? No. It's just Pat. Use a Potsdam conference. Use a Ian Potto. Ian Flynn used to go by Ian Potto until he didn't. Well, I don't know how much damage these swinging saws will do. Did I try to block the electric? No, I can't even... I don't have, like, electricity resistance. Right? Clearly I don't. McMark's counting out the beats of Metallic Madness. I love Metallic Madness. Do, 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 do. Myrmidian's never played a Dark Souls game before, but you did play a Souls-like Code Vein and Jedi Survivor on Grandmaster. Is Souls as hard as some people say? I would say yes, it is hard. People say, you know, the Dark Souls of gaming. Yeah, I get what they mean. But it's not... I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, when I think about, like, the most difficult games I've ever tackled, I suppose I think about this, or Cuphead, or... I feel like I'm forgetting something critical. So yeah, this is as hard as people say, but I think once you learn how the combat works, you can work with it instead of fighting against it, instead of thinking that, you know, like, oh, the controls are so stiff, if only I had good control. It's like, no, you just got it. You can pre-register your attacks in a way. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a spoiler to ask you guys if I should try to go across. I mean, I don't have electric resistance, so I assume that I will be absolute toast. I don't know if I'm supposed to get close enough, and then that will bait him into attacking with a sword or something. Or if I should dive down into the Donkey Kong oil down below. Interesting. Javid says Dark Souls has plenty of hard moments or areas, but it's not consistently punishing like other games. Like I Want to Be the Guy and Super Meat Boy. Now, if I could get him to send his bolts as the swords are coming out, like that. I lived. I have crap for health, though. Could do this all day, sugar. You're a predictable homie. Oh, danger? Is that dangerous mist? I'm freaked out by that green mist. Oh. Look at this. Everything goes dark. Nothing's gonna change my world. Mermidian says, so, take things slow and plan things out like you're using a greatsword in Monster Hunter and you'll be fine. Well, JJ would be our resident expert on Monster Hunter analogies. Would you say that's an apt metaphor, JJ? That playing this is like using a greatsword in Monster Hunter? Mermidian agrees with me. That was totally gruesome. Interesting, JJ says, Dark Souls and Monster Hunter boss fights are indeed very similar. That's cool. Is Monster Hunter's general combat kind of different? Oh, I just noticed that I stepped on a trapped surface. Where are the enemies? Okay, I'm not close enough to lock on. Aw, I didn't want both of them to awaken. How far will they chase me? Yeah, Javid says, LOL. Alex gets through the blades first try and then discovers enemies have grapple attacks. Dude, that's the Dark Souls way. That's an important Dark Souls thing, is that just when you think you've figured things out, they throw something new at you. It's so goddamn funny and memorable. Oh, they're backing up like Homer Simpson backing into the bushes. They lost interest. They want to go watch Coco Melon. Coco Melon, internet's broken. They're coming back to fight. Oh my god. Yeah, they're backing up again. Coco Melon beckons. Are you even supposed to try and fight two of these guys at the same time? That hurt. Uh-oh. Alright, he's back. Sounds good, McMark. Yeah, Myrmidian's getting an ominous vibe from that there. Yeah, Vikio says, these Vector the crocodiles are ruthless. Yeah, and you can see the dollar signs in their eyes. Too bad I have no souls dollars. You know, souls, channel notes. You can fight two of these at the same time. I don't know what Andy Rooney was talking about. His buddy's coming. I interrupted his bite. Their tongues are so menacing and funny. Nothing? That was enough to get him. He was almost dead. Alright, you're in trouble now, mister. I don't even think I can walk around you in this narrow little way. Plunging attack. Ooh, last second block. After you get hit, dodge to regain some health you just lost. Epic. Hades reference, I'm sorry. But I took out the vectors. Goodbye, Vector Crocodile Duo. Duo, another you-know-what vocabulary. Yeah, Myrmidian wonders if I have music content on Twitch as well. Not music content. What I do on Twitch is really just this stream. I stream 3 times a week, and it also streams to YouTube simultaneously. That's how you're seeing it right now. So yeah, all I really do on Twitch is just these streams, but you can also see them through YouTube on the Alex Yard Adventure channel. Now, if, strictly speaking, when it comes to music content per se, at the end of every stream, someone in the viewing audience has a video game music request. And we just kind of hang out and listen to it, give impressions, look at the gameplay of the game in question. And it's kind of a nice chill way to end each stream. Yes, that's correct. Every single stream. Uh-oh. Guys, I'm sorry. I guess I could use a better game plan. There's got to be a better way to fight these guys, even just basic fighting them on that bridge, that narrow bridge. I don't know if I should be doing two-handed plunging attacks, if I should unload fire bombs. I mean, no. I'm looking for concrete, sustainable business tactics to deal with these money-obsessed Vector crocodiles. I'm sorry that I keep having to fight these guys. But that's how Dark Souls can be. As you know. Did he step on the trap and then get hit by the trap? Could I trigger it for... Is that a one-time trap, probably? Does it come out of the stairs? What the hell? That was a fortunate development. Javid confirms enemies can get hit by traps, just like in Hades. It's true, I'm not just stretching the connection. And then you can get a power-up that makes enemies take 500% damage from traps. Alright. Javid says, just use shield and strong attack. That seems to be the most efficient. Keo consoles me, saying, that's just how Dark Souls is. Do not worry. Alright, so I'm... And doing those 200 plunging attacks, two-handed plunging attacks, that had enough of a damage increase that it's worth doing. Alright, here come the blades. I want to be the guy. Fine, I'll take the opening shot. Wow, that really, like, knocked him over somehow. Can't kick him off. They're shooting from below as well. I really thought I was going to be able to kick him off. And Keo says, remember, even the enemies are playing Dark Souls. What's that in terms of stamina and whatnot? Mermidian wondered, do I only do in-game songs or official remixes? Only in-game. Good question. And then Mermidian says, Hades is fantastic, but you haven't tried the sequel. Did the fans seem to get pretty quiet after it came out? Well, it is early access, so I don't know a lot about early access culture and, you know, like how much of a big deal it will be once it's super finished. But it is still early access, so that could explain why it's not the talk of the town. I don't think, well, I don't know if early access games are even eligible for something like a Game of the Year nomination. Yeah, so as Keo was saying, the enemies are playing Dark Souls 2 in that they can get hit by traps, fall to their doom, and stuff like that. Javid is not going to play Hades 2 until it's out of early access, and that's kind of my thought process too. And yes, Third Bruno, next week would be great for a monthly song request, and perhaps even for Javid too. So I'm going to try to run across. So I got around him. Oh, traps. Did the trap hit him? He took damage from the traps, I believe. Is he gonna come get what he's owed? Has he got a charge attack charged? So you're just gonna park there? Guys, I'm micro-progressing. Can you believe it? King Khan ain't got nothing on me. Does Sonic Spinball have a level select? I'm pretty sure I have a save state. But it's not guaranteed even a little. I feel the need to fight this guy. I feel like if I don't, he's gonna stalk me and kill me. Alright, Javid says you could just leave him. I believe you. He's not even moving, so... Here goes this. Guys, progressing. More traps. Oh, that's the cage that Luigi was in the Mario movie. Getting sidelined in that one room, just like Faye in the Cowboy Bebop movie. Yeah, we talked about this. Uh-oh, Vector's here. Vector the crocodile. Obsessed with money. He's just trying to pay the rent. Oh, he has back-to-back falafels. Should I drink yet? Oh, I didn't mean to drink. Uh-oh. Please don't die. Oh, where am I? Oh my god. Is this a... He follows me down here? Can we even fight here? Can he get under that little thing? Am I doomed? But it lets you do it. Damn it, I didn't want to fall. I made it farther than I ever made. Is there somewhere to go? I probably can't survive the fall, right? I think I'm doomed. Can you climb like in Ah! I got his souls at least. Damn it, dude. This is a... I mean, I probably can't survive the fall. Are there temporary power-ups to take less damage when you fall? Like, actually, could I shimmy down to that layer right underneath this? Javid says, heal then try. Oh, I lived. I didn't realize that was what I was jumping into. God. Ugh. Oh, that was the sequel to the Sisyphus boulder crash. Okay, Third Bruno points out that there is a ring that dampens fall damage to a certain point. Interesting. Look at that. Ula Seal? That looks like just a wacky made-up name. Got Alex on the wake-up, says Keo. Wow, Third Bruno says there's no height at which falling is guaranteed to kill you no matter what stats or equipment. That's cool. So it's always, you know, scaling the damage based on how long you fell. So if you have enough hit points, and you have the right Wonder Wing, you'll be fine. Uh-huh. To kick him back. So. Hey, I didn't let you attack again. You didn't have permission. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, I did misread that. Sorry. So what Third Bruno is actually saying is that there is a height that you are guaranteed to die. Gotcha. Sorry. I misread that. So interesting that ledge that I jumped off is one of those heights that is pretty damn big, but deliberately not one where you're guaranteed to die. Oh, did the traps ever trigger? And I only fought one Stalfos, right? Maybe the other one got hit by the trap when I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. Is he gonna pop out of the corner up here? Swinging blades. No trespassing. Eblo's speculating or wondering about what the IRL limit for fall damage height is. Hope you brought your travel parachutes. You ever see that viral YouTube video, what to do if your parachute fails? I didn't watch it, but it's got like 18 million views or 40 million views. It's by that guy Austin McConnell, who partakes in the genre of YouTube content where you fail at your dreams, but you succeed making a YouTube video chronicling how you failed at your dreams. But like a really, over 1 million subscribers. So for him, his dreams was like making film. Wanted to make a movie. Blades. Interesting. Third Bruno had the thought to lure these enemies to the blades. That's a good idea. I bet they take full damage that way. You know, as much damage as I would take, because the enemies have to play Dark Souls too. They have the same HUD, we just can't see it. It's in their POV. And DLC hasn't come out yet. JJ says, what to do if your parachute fails? Pray and brace yourself. I never did skydiving, although, and I would have been open to it, but with my ear problems now, it's just not sensible to do. But I totally would have done it. I totally would have done it. Parachute and all. Skydiving assistant and all. You know, they do everything for you. They hold the camera. And they keep going for a fist bump. And you're just like, I kind of want to vibe. God damn, that's a wrap on Souls, guys. That's a wrap. I died. Eblo recommends that if your parachute fails, adjust your wind resistance accordingly, just like in Sonic games, the skydiving portions, to find the nearest fellow parachuter. Steal their functional parachute from them. Because everyone's supposed to have a backup, right? So if you take someone's backup, they won't die. Well, it's 5 p.m. exactly. It's time for some Sonic Spinball. Let's do it. Saturday lounge, hanging out with some chill Sonic. We'll probably get some emblems. I might do a couple of Sonic Heroes levels. Maybe some SA1. It always just feels more right and natural and appealing to play SA1 emblems instead of SA2. Thank you for the GGs, Third Bruno. You're very kind in saying that, because I ended up where I started today. But look, it was the big Electric Man swinging blades area, so I let me off the hook. So if you'll give me just a couple minutes, we'll play some Spinball. Okay, yeah, and Javid says, Might want to start thinking about learning weapon upgrades, as leveling up will not help much going forward. Yeah, so I'll have to look at a guide about that. I do think... I don't know if I ever did it in another file. Leveling up an item past +5 with the ember that you get by the butcher. Eblo's uncle, who works at Sega, says the next Sonic game, written by one Ian Flynn Potto Potsdam, will delve into the lore implications of the labor union strikes of the train workers in SA1. And there will be meta Easter eggs about the labor disputes, with Sonic Movie 3 having to go to the UK to stand in non-solidarity with the striking actors. Shadow Op says, music theory of Spinball. I mean, I was kind of giving music theory observations last time, and maybe I'll give some more tonight. Get ready for your pentatonic flavor. I'll be right back, and I'm pretty sure we have a save state to go right to the second level. And if not, we can live on the air do a Google search. Is there a level select in Sonic Spinball? I said that with full all-out California sass. Myrmidian never had a chance to finish Heroes as a kid. You got the disc used, and it would stop working at Rail Canyon. Refund. I'm sorry that happened to you. Eblo never made that connection. Was any part of Sonic 3 filmed in the US? That I don't know. And by the way, now that Kyo has seen the movie, we can all talk about Sonic Movie 3 openly. But there is a part in that I dislike, because I really don't like the fourth wall breaking stuff. In Sonic Movie 3, it doubles back on itself and kind of becomes funny, I admit it. But Tom Wachowski says, well, I guess we're going to London. And I was just like, almost walked out of the theater, but didn't, because there was so much goodwill on file for the acoustic rendition of Live and Learn. I will take $500,000, live and learn. That's how much he sued Sega for use of that song in Shark Transformed, as brought to his attention by my summer blockbuster hit. Is Shadow's music different from Sonic's? Kyo says, I learned I'm basic for liking Lava Powerhouse, but hey, now listen here, I never said that. I only pointed my adjective descriptors to the song itself. Alright, I'll be right back. For real. I gotta unplug and then plug wires. Kyo's kidding, just for everyone playing along at home. What's that? The one that's beom, 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 beom. So at the end of this music video, you're going to see those lizards that I was just fighting. Ready? They're going to come pretty soon. Because I think this loops twice, maybe? Not yet. It's coming. Pretty soon you're going to see the Dark Souls enemies that I just fought. There they are. See, they got the long necks and the dance moves. Oh, it's so good. Now, in Sonic Movie 2, they do much to I don't like necessarily that they explicitly tell you the city that they're in. I think it starts in Seattle, and then, of course, there's Hawaii, and then the Russian Himalayas, where they needed a snow area to recreate Ice Cap. Bam, 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 bam. Close Steam here. Steam, where I have not one but 3 KO Kangaroo games at my availability. Do 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 do. Hey, Wild Ghosty appears. Hello, Ghosty Burb. Third Bruno loves the panning with the instruments. Maybe the word oscillate could apply. Yeah, I want to stream some Shinobi 3 because it's an amazing game that I haven't streamed in a while. Alright, I'm almost ready because the game's on. I'm just giving you a heads up. I have a hat on. I don't think I had the hat on when I hit off the camera, you know. Isn't it strange seeing me with a hat? I'm not going to wear it the whole stream, but I'm cold at the moment. Welcome to the zone, everybody. If you're a moderator who has a free moment, you can go ahead and update the stream category. But I do indeed have a save state. I've come prepared, as it turns out. LMAO. Sega. I don't remember which game. Okay, game audio. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Game audio was too loud. Should be better now. Have it hovering around 25. Sorry about that. Actually, see, I think. So that's the other level. It's a machine. Let's see. I think Ghost of Burbs not sticking around for too long. Sorry to hear about the house maintenance emergency, but I hope you're back on your feet soon. in your house too. I just want to see. I assume this has got to be the beginning of the level, so we should be good. Man, that mid-air control is so underrated. Javid knows about it. He was touting its benefits last week. Is that fire and flames below? Oh no. Now I could open that. Am I supposed to be going down this so slow? What the hell? Music's going fine. I love that sound effect. It's like the creaking, it's about to break. Yeah, you know, I wonder... I think there's someone... Not someone... But there's something hitting left input without me asking. Like, I can still control the hedgehog, but... Yeah, why on earth is he going right? No, he's going left without me asking. Hey, what's up, I Can't Do? Is that the sound of Howard Drossen I Can't Do hears? It sure is. Yeah, so something is hitting input left. What on earth could that be? Just need a moment here, team. Because some phantom input is making me go left. So button remapping is off. And then Javid says, did I accidentally hold left when I turn the controller on? That's also possible. Just now, though, I unplugged it and plugged it back in. I may need to just restart the game, possibly. Because, yeah, Steam is off, too. I'm going to try one more thing, which is refresh the controller. See if that did anything. Nah, he's still... So all I can think of to do is to just quickly restart the game, no problem. So that's why Sonic was rolling so slowly down the thing, because there was something nudging him to the left all along. Bam, bam, bam. Ghost of Burb saw that glitch fest. Sonic, not gems. I don't like when that shows up. It's not what I wanted. And I hit the wrong game to boot. Just a couple more clicks, team. Sorry. When was the last time I heard that there music? State. It's still doing it. You guys have any flippin' idea what this could be? I have something. Best. If you have any ideas, let me know. But I'm gonna try one thing without over elaborating on it. Why? Yeah, I Cantu wonders if that's a symptom of a certain save state. There could be something to that. Let me try another save state. Now this, I don't think it will... I can't tell if it's doing it now. Alright, let me try this. Yeah, I guess it's good call. I can't do. Wow. Right, I'll try the other one more time, but if it does it again, then yeah, there's something the matter. Although, no. Don't say that out loud, Alex. It's a moot point. Yeah, dude. Although there's one more thing. It would be preferable if I could use this file. So let me try this Hail Mary idea. I don't think it will. Okay, so backup plan is this other file, which I think only has one life. I'm so very sorry about this, but I'm gonna try to make the best of it. I'm so annoyed that file that I was trying to play with was the one from last week. Eplo wonders, doesn't this game have like 14 Chaos Emeralds or something? Yeah, it shatters the lore in half. Thanks, Americans. Thanks for reading the dossier that Sega of Japan emailed to let you know essential lore facts, like how many emeralds there are. Taking a deep breath while I click a thing or two. Alright, so I guess I'll just save state whenever I make progress. Such a great explosion sound. Now those enemies respawn quickly. But I believe that if you hurry up and hit it really fast, you can get up there soon, but it has to be the very next hit, which is not always super easy. Ghost of Burb celebrates the return to jams. Little Planet is back in business, baby. Like Robotnik was never there. Yep, I got through. Yeah, Ghost of Burb says you can indeed do it. Ghost of Burb's friend did it during a stream. If you can see it, you can do it. Yet another Sonic CD philosophy. Hold this. Should I follow that angled rainbow dot trail? A lot of good it did me. I mean, I missed it. Shadow Op says the music has a sad AM vibe, and I mean, those characters are explicitly featured in this game, right? Princess Sally Acorn. It's weird, because this came out after CD. I could just get up here. But then they obviously, well, not obviously, many of you know that in Sonic CD, in the American manual, they don't say Amy, they say Princess Sally. And then in this game, she actually appears. You see Princess Sally herself in the pinball bonus stage. And yeah, so I Can't Do stepped back in. You were right, I Can't Do. Good call. That issue was unique to that save state. So I just used this save state instead. I think this one only has one live, which is why I would prefer not to... Oh, I'm sorry, I died. Hell yeah, Javid pointing out that I'm sequence breaking like a pro. Making it look easy. So, I gotta hear these great sound effects. I'm gonna mash the button here. Oh, I didn't get the middle one because I almost always get up there through that one, so now I'm just gonna get the second one. Making it look easy. I should save state after I get this. Okay, and I Can't Do says there's always level select cheats if you have to restart. And I was wondering that, and I was saying right before this stream segment began of Spinball, I was like, if worse comes to worse, I might have to go to Google and search, does Spinball have a level select for the kids? And it does. Ghost of Burbs back for now. I keep falling back down. Now, Third Bruno is looking at the kind of seesaw-esque mechanics of those things where one side goes up, it propels the other. Kind of like the Blob in that movie Heavyweights. Yeah, it's the Blob mechanics. But Third Bruno is wondering if that's a deliberate reference to the seesaws in Sonic 1. I don't know, I think those kind of like momentum seesaws are a common enough trope in gaming and physics. But I don't know, is that true? Maybe Sonic 1's seesaws were micro-groundbreaking. Dude, the mid-air control is such a delight. It helps you get where you need to go. Oh, and I forgot to do a save state. I'm nervous to do a save state in a pause, since that's technically what screwed up that other file. So I'll try to get back to solid ground. Although I am getting a 20 mil points, and I believe that gives you an extra life. And I see that I do have 2 lives, so that's good. Okay. I love when I can get 2 hits on that plug at the same time. Music glitch? Is there a god? Ghost of Burp says I should do a crowd control session for this game. Have you ever done that with Spinball? Nice. I Can't Do doesn't have the passwords or level select memorized or anything, but you do remember using it back in the day to practice the machine and Showdown Town, or Showdown, whatever it is. It's all the emeralds. Alright, I'm gonna save state here, man. State saved. Anybody home? Don't tell them. Ghost of Burbs. Hiccups. Ghost of Burb hasn't done a stream of crowd control Spinball, but you have participated in one. You spent the whole time trying to keep the player alive, while everyone else killed him. That does seem to be a running trend with crowd control. You got Spin to Win. Was it Spin to Win? That kept, you know, really interfering with JJ's Sonic CD gameplay like every 2 seconds. You know, to make you die. Now, this is that hard boss with the stupid lava cauldron down below that you have to swing your way off, that I still don't have the hang of it. Hopefully we don't get there down there today, but if we do, I'll have to rise to the occasion. With those disturbing Eggman faces. Certainly don't want to fall down here. Oh, I clipped through the wall. Refund eligible. Game doesn't work. Epic sound effect. Why does it keep letting me fall down? I'm supposed to stand on that. Third Bruno's entertained. I still have not or have plans to see Gladiator 2. No, thank you. I'm sure that movie has a scene where he says, "Are you seriously not entertained?" And then he smiles at the camera and then sprints toward the person he's fighting, or the tiger he's fighting, whatever it is. The faces are so disturbing. No! Keep going! Come on, come on, come on. Oh, no. Alright. This is where legends are made. I don't... Dude, to the lava pit indeed, Ghost of Burb. Nothing but death. I'm gonna load the save state. It's for the best. Alright, yeah, I can't do says I just gotta swing a little bit more before pressing jump. And I believe if you wait too long, you just die, right? So I strongly dislike the, you know, the trial and error aspect of that. Mermidian says Gladiator 2 was kind of disappointing. It looks really... Yeah, I would not want to go see that. And I would not want to spend 2 hours watching it. Maybe not even 1 hour. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing, says Ghosty. But yeah. Javid said those stands. Oh, the little flaps that I was sometimes falling through. That depends on Sonic's momentum. Okay, you come at them too fast and they break. Why do I keep... It's the... I just... Alright. Classical curse spin dash that the Americans attempted. Well, at least I get practice. Learning experience. Flux, you're did I just screw my... I could have gone up there and I didn't. Right? Nicely done. Thank you. I can't do. Ghost of Burb certifies the okay. Javid handing me an award. Dude, I should play games more often. Javid had said hold right or left immediately, and Sonic should grab the ledge. That's if the flap falls, then I can, like, grab it. That freaking sound effect is so funny. For the steam vent passages. Oh, that's the thing that I kept falling from, probably. This might be open from before. Nice. Almost. Alright, there's a courtesy teleport. Ghost of Burb says we ought to watch Ghost of Burb's friend play this game. We'll be amazed. Sounds like that person knows what they're doing in this game. Other than me, who's trudging. And look, I played this as a youngster. And even made it to Showdown Town. Why wouldn't it? The Steam was anti-timed. Steam... Gabe Newell getting foreshadowing revenge on the gaming industry. I don't know what I'm saying. Down with Gabe Newell. Stop with the kids gambling loot boxes. Why does the Steam come back so fast? Gabe is pissed. Yeah, Ghost of Burb says the VOD is still on your channel. It's the Sans Plays. Ghost of Burb revealed the cosplay secret. Javid says, yeah, the Steam cadence is different. Yeah, I don't understand. It's supposed to be chilling to let me jump through. It's coming back faster, isn't it? It's not just me. Is that a penalty you get for falling down to the lava? It's like it'll let you climb back, but now the Steam is acting bogus. This is stranger than fiction. I keep... I can't do wonders if something's happening with the emulation, and I mean, it could be. I can't get a good pinball bounce around. Ideally, you get a whole bunch of hits. Getting as many hits as possible on multiple heads, but not killing any of them until you've gotten like a good 2 or 3 on each. Come on, bogus Steam cadence. And I think that if I wait for too long, the flap will just fall. Hey, what's up, Jack Griffith? It's going alright. We're chilling in the Saturday Night Zone. The way those mouths open is so funny and disturbing. Shadow Op says the Genesis had points of acceleration when Sonic was launched. What's that? Blast processing? Oh, so Ghost Burb is playing as Sans right now, as we speak. You got the Sans get up IRL or just online? Or maybe is it a VTuber Sans that you're controlling? Oh god. Okay, what Ghost of Burb is talking about is happening in the VOD. Jack Griffith says that this Badniks look like a Knights character. And JJ was saying that he's been playing plenty of Knights lately, you know, in a heavily score-focused capacity. And I'm gonna have to get in on that. Did it say... Oh... I don't know how to get out now. Hey there, Sonic NES fan. What's up? You might start streaming, huh? That's exciting. Oh yeah, and Third Bruno, yeah, says, speaking of Night, you shared your insight on the last request as far as the similarities to Palm Tree Panic. Yeah, so I don't think I might have even clicked on that, gone to the timestamp, and had a similar reaction from the other day to say, like, where's the Palm Tree Panic? Alright, it was Flappin' Gamer YT, reborn as Sonic NES fan. Keo doesn't think you'll ever meet someone else that's played the game in your entire life. I wonder if I can think of one person that's played it from my IRL orbit. But yeah, it's so interesting that you got, right, and here I am as the frying pan evaluator, and you guys are noticing connections that I can't find. Right, the fact that I can't find them, it almost makes me want to say, like, yeah, this is an original composition. This is what inspiration is like. But I don't even see the inspiration. Never mind, well, it's not that he inspired himself, but in the case of Hataya, reusing elements from, say, CD or Palm Tree Panic, whatever, the Steam is acting screwy. Vector figured out the bit. Welcome back, Vector. No! And it says no at the top. So you only get so many ropes. Alright, well listen. The reason why I was struggling was because of the Steam. It was that I would have beaten this 10 minutes ago if not for that. I don't even know why I put up with it for so long. So let me load the state and try again. Hopefully the Steam glitch is not now permanently embedded into the save state. I Can't Do says that's new for I Can't Do. With the humble brag flex that I Can't Do guesses that you've never fallen twice to see the chain falling. I Can't Do doesn't fall down the middle all that often as much as I do. Yeah, Third Bruno likes how in that save state he starts lying down. And I think no, abandoned thought. Flux. The cursed US spin dash again. Get up under there. Come on then. He comes out at 70 miles an hour. There's no reaction time when they come out that fast. Alright, this time I mean it. No Gabe Newell glitch invited. Guys. Alright, I don't think that Steam is glitching anymore. So, the focus becomes landing in this thing. Damn it. Landing in this thing so I can get under that one that's on top, moving back and forth. Sigh. Fell in the drain, confirmed Shadow Ops. That's what you want. Although, no, it don't. You don't want the bottom one, because then you can fall out of it. Not the end of the world, but... Oh my god, this is... the purgatory boss. Steam says no, says Ghosterbird. Steam says no. Guys. Radiohead down. Oh yeah, Javid points out that with the bottom one gone, I can get up through the middle. I have to wonder, I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. All I'm afraid of is bumping off of it and going straight down to the left. But yes, you do make a good point that that option is available once you clear out the... But knowing me, today, if I try... I'll screw it up. Now, is there one more thing I have to hit? No, that's it. Nice. Javid confirms. It's risky, though, because it can send you down the hole. Ghost of Verb confirms I'm the best. Javid agrees that that was nice. Alright, let me save state that. Actually, I'll do Robo Smile first. Bust teeth. It's a scathing critique of the U.S. healthcare system in the early 1990s, and it's not gotten much better. I feel bad for this Eggman. It must hurt. Even if it is just a... not literally Eggman's head, but like... I just feel bad. Look at it. He's so undignified now. I'm just beating up on him, taking out his teeth one at a time like this is just some silly video game. I mean, it is, but this is depicting a real-life situation. I got a slamming shot. Sonic Nestfire is enjoying the Sonic vibes. Hey, what's up, King Moly? Who pointed out that despite being inside and exploring Boiler at the end of that boss battle, Sonic is alive and well. Did it explode with peach emojis? Come on. Alright, I need to land on that thing so that I can save state. And we'll get going with, I mean, I could play a little more of this if you guys want. Feel free to informally cast your vote in chat right now. Deep breath. I just gotta land somewhere. The saws below these clippers are so great. Alright, that's 2 votes for some more Spinball. Yeah, I could and I don't necessarily have to finish all of the machine. Maybe I'll get like 1 emerald. It's hard to leave the machine once you start hearing this great music. I do agree with Javid, it's a good point to stop though. But yeah, with the magic of save states. Yeah, it is a longer level. Ghost of Burb's gonna be going soon though. And I hope you have a great rest of your night, Ghost of Burb. Mermidian Peppo over on YouTube agrees with the thumbs up. There's so many moments in this song that I can point to as like, you guys, you gotta stop, listen to this part. Save state. Here we are. Yes, as Javid says, you know, because it's a longer level, breaking it up makes a bit of sense. Shadow Ops' advice? Destroy the roboticizer. I mean, what is this? Sonic CD? I got some height there. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to, ride that up. Is it too early for me to go up? You gotta wait, right? And then we'll go up. Is it the second one I need to get in? I don't remember. Alright, let's try to go for the second opening. Damn. Jabbit thinks it's the top one. Is there yet a 4th one? Yeah, Javid knows. But I think maybe the second one takes you to... Oh, this room. Alright, never... This room has one. I gotta open these vaults. Okay. Wow. Well, I opened the emerald, but then I fell out. What I was about to say is that what I just noticed about the sound effects and the music is that the sound effects interrupt the music and actually pause the music. So, for better or worse, you don't actually miss any of the music when the sound effect cuts in. It literally is pausing to resume when you return. Now this will open the Wheel of Justice. Wow, I got a twofer for free. Alright, so now... Damn. Alright, Ghost Bird. See you next time. Javid loves what that room with all the bouncers in it. Yeah. Sonic Nest fan is taking off. We got Lore Stream in the house. Let's get this emerald. Nice. I got it with the flipper on the side of it. Third Bruno is shouting out some of his favorite notes on the piano. I'm just kidding. What are those notes? Now, I think going down here will get me to the big vault room where I unleashed that. Oh no, it's just another emerald. I'm banging this out. How many emeralds are there? Is it just the 4? No, because it would have a different jingle. Well, I might as well save here. Maybe this is a good place to... I cleaned up those emeralds, dude. There must be an emerald... I know where it is. I think I know where it is. I kind of want to see if I can get it quick. I know, right? Javid says, man, you sped through this. I don't know what came over me. So... Dude, shouldn't I be getting an award or something? All emeralds, no problem. That's crazy. And how long did it take me to get through Lava Powerhouse? Where's the difficulty spike? Hey, how's it going? Silver Sobe saying, Hail Alex, how's your Saturday at the yard going? It's going great. I just kicked this machine level in the behind. And I guess we'll take a vote between Sonic Heroes and Sonic Adventure 1. And Sonic Adventure 1 could be Emblems or Mission. It would probably be Missions. Comb through the hub world, that's always a nice Saturday night vibe. Live from New York, it's Emblem Collection. I fell. Hope you're doing good, Silver Cellback. I can't just says might as well beat it at this point, and that's I'm thinking. That's I'm thinking. Sopranos, no. Can you tell me why I'm looking in the trash and I'm seeing today's newspaper? Oh no. This is today's newspaper in the trash. That's I'm thinking. I'm trying to picture what this boss is. Is this the one that has like 2 electric tubes that you have to break to get into the middle or something? Alright, I gotta land on this platform. Do I even need to jump up into that thing? Maybe not even. God. Okay, that will actually stop the platform. Is that even in my interests, though? No, back to square one. Dude, knock out all the emeralds. Can't get to the boss. Look, at this point, Sunk costs? I really want to get to the boss on principle now. I feel like it's harder to... Sorry, it's easier to not die in this level compared to Lava Powerhouse. I feel like I'd die. Yeah, Javid says having the platform stopped is much better. Oh my god, maybe I could learn to game. Glad to hear Super Sobe's doing well. The Mania video is in full production. It's coming along incredibly. Is this it, you guys? Courtesy sip to get ready for the boss. He lies down pretty quick. Well, maybe that's on par with the normal games. There's that boss music. What was that jingle for? Booze time indeed, Javid. I'm gonna kick this booze in the boss. Pipes. So I think if I hold right, I often win. See that? Now, are there blades under these flippers? Is it instant death? Ah, the jingle only had one of its channels. Freeing the animals with American storytelling pacing. Yeah, that, if you play your cards right, you can just spam the jumps. Okay, so then I'm gonna have to get up and in it. And then that's kind of like the boss right before this. Can I jump down into it, or does it have to be underneath? American storytelling. No! Okay, so you can get back in. Forgot about that. You either drop down or enable a power surge to keep you in the boss room. I can't use get the photosensitivity heads up that the game doesn't give. I guess this game was before the Pikachu incident over in Japan. Alright, gotta go up. Come on. No. Alright, but there's a way to get up there and keep ricocheting around. Maybe just because... Look at all the glass breaking. I love that. Dude, after the last boss throws you down to the lava, this one is absurdly generous. Alright, you can't get in from the top. Do-do-do. Nope. Alright. I fell. You can't get out of here this way, right? You gotta kind of drop down. Well, at this point, it's personal. I feel like maybe it's easier to get up the right side. But the question is, how do you fall out of this damn chamber? There we go. Javid is as bummered out as I am. It was so close. But yeah, I think I can get there quick on this right side. There's less horseradish, less gimmicks. There's no ludonarrative horseradish here. Whoa. Curse jump. Curse spin dash. Yeah, this jump is so particular. Alright, we're back. Like Robotnik was never there. Yeah, I just don't know what I can do to stay in there. In my life, there's absolutely been times where I fought this boss, shoot Sonic up the first time, and he just keeps bouncing until it's dead. And then I'm sitting there like, oh, that's an anticlimax. Myrmidian wonders, the Pikachu incident? Yeah, so there was, infamous, unfortunate. There was an episode of the Pokemon show that aired on TV in Japan, and it led to many children getting seizures. So they had to go to the hospital. And then they did a Simpsons episode about it. Javid confirms the certified flames. Yes, Javid cautions everyone. It is, of course, the Porygon episode that had all the flashing lights. I mean, yeah, I remember seeing even the Simpsons episode that lampooned that, where Bart got some kind of seizure watching a Pokemon spoof type of thing. EB says it was in like 98. What's up, EB? It's funny to see the deluxe large capsule. I like that alternate version of the jingle. Whoops. Is there a button to shake the table? Did the music glitch out? A cutscene set up the last level. Alright, so let me just get to solid ground so I can save state. I mean, I think this level has solid ground where I can just stand still. Does it, I wonder? This is kind of a cool song. It's very simple, but you got your 1 minor second. Alright, Icantu says that there's a tilt button on the table, but if you abuse it too much, you lose control. Yeah, I think the power dies, and then you can't even hit the flippers. Maybe I don't have it mapped to anything. Myrmidian says, the Porygon one. Not happy that I lost a life, but I think I have 2. It's not a big setback or anything. Is there a place where a hedgehog can rest his feet in this level or not? Yeah, yeah, Javid doesn't think there's anywhere to stand until a lot later. It's a big level. I mean, I could just pause and save, and if that save gets busted, I'll just resume from that save state in the machine. I'm gonna see what EB said. Yeah, that's true. Javid says we can just... I keep forgetting that there's a level select. So EB says the Pikachu episode soon after was intended to be the final episode in case it was canceled for the Porygon incident. But instead, Porygon got banned from the show instead of Pikachu. Yeah, and I remember Sparky's Land told me that they were gonna cancel it, but too many people wrote in and pleaded, but that's only according to Sparky. Yeah, EB goes, this game has level select. I was amazed. Apparently it does. I wonder what that level select screen looks like. So alright. Why don't I'm gonna set up a poll. And it'll just have a minute to vote, so vote soon. About whether to play Sonic Heroes or Sonic Adventure 1. Which game? Sonic Heroes or Sonic Adventure 1? Alright, I'll give it 2 minutes so I can go get a cup of water. And you can vibe with a little bit of this demo screen. Alright, 2 minutes. Cast your votes, ladies and germtermans. Heroes or Adventure? And if Adventure gets picked, then we can further specify missions or, I guess, emblems. Alright, Javid's heading out. See you later, my man. Icantu points out it's not a level select screen per se, but it's a button combo you enter on the options menu. Oh, so there's a code, a unique code for each specific level. And remind me to respond to that, Mermidian, about Jet Set and whatnot. I just want to open the game first. I think Sonic Adventure took the prize. Yes it did. Let's play some SA1. Yeah, EB hadn't heard of the people writing letters pleading not to cancel Pokemon. Javid did hear that they made a compromise by removing Porygon and banning the episode outside of Japan. You know, I was always very suspicious of Sparky's claims, but you know, I find it so not. This is not Javid's just the messenger, not Javid. EB is just. This has nothing to do with EB, but based on what EB said, they made a compromise to remove Porygon, as if this was Porygon's fault. It was the fault of whichever storyboard artist or whatever came up with that concept. You could have Porygon in a future episode, just don't do flashing lights. Nice, EB has subscribed, thank you so much. Going on 11 months. Coming up on a year. And when you hit a year, you'll get that certificate for a Frosty at Wendy's. I'm just kidding. Okay, JJ says it was Pikachu's fault, not Porygon. So it wasn't even Porygon's fault, and yet Porygon got taken out? It's almost as if those executives, you know, weren't down there in the lab of animators to see who done it, which Pokemon is actually responsible. And the answer is none of them. The person responsible is the literal human IRL who was like, let's do strobes. EB confirms he was the scapegoat. And JJ says it was a thunderbolt that gave the seizures. Lorestream says, thoughts on the options theme? I've always liked it. I can understand why some don't, but I always thought it was pretty cool. Who was it that said that there's a version available about what it was supposed to sound like with proper mastering? I don't know. Was that EB? Could be someone else. EB says, to be fair, most stuff back then just had a ton of flashing lights. It's like, yeah, welcome to this episode of Blue's Clues. Disco balls flashing all around. So is TikTok basically Coco Melon for adults? Speaking of flashing lights, let me configure Sonic Adventure DX Extreme Edition. All right, EB Boy has been saying that exact thing about TikTok is the adult equivalent of Coco Melon, and it probably instills bad behaviors in those adults, just like Coco Melon. Yeah, EB says you wouldn't imagine the tantrums after it got banned. I can only imagine. And did it take like a few days for the withdrawals to subside? I feel so bad. It's not the kid's fault. Lorestream says it's more like Instagram Lite, although really all the other platforms seem to be wanting to copy TikTok, especially YouTube. YouTube Shorts. EB says it wasn't even a full day it was banned. Oh, so it was just a temporary ban, or that the tantrums only lasted one day. Icantu says all the short-form vertical video content is horrible for people's attention span. Interesting that you say vertical. Is it just that is there actually an effect of the vertical ratio on attention spans? Or is it just that TikTok tends to be filmed and viewed in that aspect ratio? EB says there's something shifty behind the scenes because CapCut is still banned. People think it was a political stunt. What's that, the TikTok war? Did Trump undo it at the last minute or something right before he got in? And then he sold a bunch of Trump meme coin the day before, saying the oath again. Come and buy my coin. I'm going to be the president, Namara. Where is Sonic Adventure 1? I'm trying so hard to find a window here, and here it is. In OBS. Alright, iCan't2 says it's not the fact that it's vertically oriented, just that it's optimized for smartphones. Yeah. And Demrupees posted something on our Discord server that was a person at a computer that had the computer monitor itself was not just the ratio of a smartphone, but like double that. Very narrow, but super high and even super below the desk. It was like the new nightmare. EB says, yeah, because the TikTok ban message said they were hoping Trump would fix it. And then when it came back, it said, thanks, Trump. Uh-oh. Trump got a W. JJ says, this intro is so good, you only just noticed just now how bad the people looking around in that intro were looking. So going to show them again, or are they already drowned by this point in the intro's narrative? That part looks so sick with the spinny buildings. Meridian over on YouTube says, it would make sense that it would be political. The TikTok shutdown message said something along the lines of, yeah, hopefully Agent Orange will help work this out. And I guess he did, but I don't know. iCan't2 says there's also the side problem of all these short videos being subtitled. Another means of training people to keep your eyes on the screen. Is that the new nightmarish dystopia where, yeah, the words that you're hearing will show up on screen, just one or two words at a time. And even that is probably mostly automated because sometimes the words are wrong, like typical voice-to-text errors. 78 emblems. Let's explore the hub. Amy's always a great vibe. We did emblems last time with Amy, but not hub, I don't think. So, Sonic Adventure, all mission locations. We'll get the courtesy thing that tells you which ones you need. Did I get all the Amy ones? No, I didn't get 50. Is that the only Amy one I have not activated? Well, if there's only one Amy mission to do... Oh, here's another one. Alright, so 43 and 50. Alright, 43. Egg carrier prison inside the cell. Alright, and then 50. Mystic Ruins, Eggman's base. On the wall around the stairs. Do you know where that is? Is that near the temple? Eggman's base on the wall around the stairs. Yeah, iCan't2 says it used to be optional with closed captions on YouTube, but nowadays the subtitles are just baked in always. So what this says is that Mission 50 is located at Mystic Ruins / Eggman's base on the wall around the stairs. I assume that's love this game, man. This way. Final egg. jump trajectory was excellent just now. Now, going back to what Mermidian had said before, that on the topic of the 90s, your nephew just got you a Tamagotchi for Christmas. Nice. I don't think I ever had a Tamagotchi proper, but I did have Gigapets. That was a moment in time. Those were epic. Furthermore, what are my thoughts on the Jet Set Radio reboot? Seems like things are coming back. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'll probably get it. And when I first saw the preview gameplay clips, I was like, yeah, this looks different, but cool that they're doing the way the dudes kind of, when they grind, they like really snap to the grid of the grind very quickly. It's all very abrupt, but it's cool as its own thing. It's hard to explain, but EB says go to Final Egg. Is that here? I can't do never had a Tamagotchi, but you did have a Digimon equivalent. Little Digimon branded oh, look what we have here. I've got to get a running start. Peak tune, how do they make it this good? Alright, so there's 50. Select a road that splits into 5 paths. So that's got to be that room where there's 5 doors, and you got to pick the one all the way to the left, I believe, is the right one to advance. So that was mission 50. 43 is in the egg carrier prison, inside the cell near the exit. So the egg carrier, do I have to go to that little boat under the train station? Kyo also had a Tamagotchi and ended up taking care of your sisters. She was too busy, so you got put on babysitting duty to feed it on command and whatnot. Alright, EB confirms that's where the egg carrier is. But then Final Egg, is that level... Can you get there from here? Because if so, I should maybe just go do that. I think I gotta put on my Daft Punk helmet. Give me a sec here. You think I'm happy about this? You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. Do it faster, makes us stronger.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, EV tends to get all characters' keys before going into a level, just to knock out multiple at once. And I generally do that. But I feel like I've done most of Amy's missions. And especially if that mission I just got, if you get there from here, I'd rather do it while I'm here. But now I don't even know. Do you guys know how to get to Amy's, was it Final Egg? Oh, that feels good. This helmet crushing my head. Not literally crushing it, it's just adding gentle pressure. Oh, EB says it is. Okay, there's the buttons on the floor. And here I am looking at the button puzzle being like, yeah, this thing, that's probably just for something optional. Like a Chow Garden, whatever. Now, I used to be unstoppable at this. But now I can be stopped. Look how stopped I am. Nice. I can't do scooped up the song request. You can go ahead and send that to me in a whisper now so that it's ready to go at showtime. And while EB's on the topic, Shoutouts to Mechasonic Mark Trey. We got this guy, who we can now talk about openly, even in the presence of Kyo the Hedgehog, because Kyo finally saw the movie. Imagine if Kyo walked out of the room for the post-credits stuff. It took iCantu a good 90 minutes to pick a request, and I quite look forward to it. Dun, 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 dun. Hey. I would think that hitting this will light up all three. There we go. Final egg. Level 3. Cut content much? So the mission, it has something to do with that room with 5 paths. Alright, Myrmidian points out that the Chow Garden is the one with the letters on the egg carrier. Yeah, what does it spell? Eggman. Graceful jumping with aims. People forget that she debuted in Sonic CD. So if you're gonna tell me Sonic CD is some less important, wacky game, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I thought I saw Sonic's face on the wall. Maybe I did. So this is a waiting mechanic like at Flying Battery. You gotta wait for the Metal Gear Solid 4 Tarantula elevator. I don't know, it just seems like a big machine that would be in MGS4. Icantu's request is on deck. I can't see it, but I'm just saying, I can see that a message arrived. I can't get enough of these yelps. Alright, here's the doors. 10 seconds. Wow, it was an ad for Sonic Pinball Party. And I love how polished it is that Eggman goes, haha, wrong way, simultaneously with a very happy victory jingle. Kyo had hopes and dreams about today's request. Wow, Icantu says, I've successfully changed your mind on Sonic CD from it's bad to it's not for you. Alright, well, at least I was able to move the needle a little. When I eventually do my 25% style video on Sonic CD, maybe I could micro-move the needle even more. But yeah, Icantu says, hopefully one day you'll get it. Yeah, and maybe my video will help. I mean, the thing about Sonic CD that's easy to just make a point about it is that, you know, if what I'm going to say about Sonic CD is, first of all, not that different from the 25% of Sonic 3 in a way. It's just that Sonic CD is a linear game once you get the hang of where everything is. But it rises to new heights because in Sonic 2 or 3, you know, you miss a jump. Maybe you fall down to the lower path with the less popular kids. But in Sonic CD, it's even more dynamic and interesting because instead of just, oh, upper path good, lower path bad, it's like if you make a mistake, Now you have to go in a new direction. It could be up, it could be left, it could be anywhere, depending on the specifics of the situation. And really that applies to when you're, for example, you're trying to you're trying to time travel, but if you mess up a time travel and lose your sparkle, then now you got to improvise. Now you got to find a new one. And so the fact that, you first start playing Sonic CD, it's very exploration oriented and focused. But once you even figure out where all the generators are and know it by second nature, there's still an amazing element of exploration that comes in. And that's when you mess up a time travel. And now you got to find a sign that you don't usually use. King Moly's going on record by saying Sonic CD is his second favorite, with your favorite as 3 and Knuckles. Yeah, now Icantu is wondering what your opinion on CD would have been if you played it when it came out in 93. It was always a mysterious thing you saw in a magazine while you were there playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Yes, and the thing is, the major... Amy's the best. The major thing that's relevant to think about with that is that original version is rough to go back to. For me personally. Maybe if it doesn't bother people, but like the choppiness of it, and it doesn't look like that. All I'm really saying is that the remastered version that's, on Steam and in Origins is a massive improvement. That's a remaster done right. So I honestly think that I might not have been able to connect with the OG hardware version of it. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the egg carrier now. And Eevee Boy reminds us, you can indeed quit out of a level once you get that mission that you came for, which is true, but I try to stay the course. Alright, now where was this Emblem the Hedgehog? Oh, this awesome music. Alright, inside the cell near the exit. So where... I guess there's a cell near the exit. Now, Icantu says the same argument also applies to Chaotix. Now, I do play OG Chaotix. It's emulated, but it is... Yeah, I was actually able to vibe with OG Knuckles Chaotix. Plenty. I guess it just doesn't have any of the yucky hardware limitations that CD93 did. Now, this says there's a prison cell near an exit. Is the exit this exit of the whole ship? I didn't mean to... Did you guys hear the Cosmic Eternity lick right there? It's coming up again. 4, 3, 2, here it comes. Oh no, they alternated that time. Yeah, EB says, let me read it again. Location is Egg Carrier Prison, inside cell near the exit. So that must mean an indoor room that has multiple cells, and it's probably talking about the exit of that prison cell or whatever. EB confirms it's indoors. Pardon me. It's where Gamma meets Amy in the story. Wow. Is this a one-way pull? Remember when the Frontiers DLC came out and it was just the burden of the community? Everyone was frustrated with it. EB says you haven't gotten that emblem, have you? I guess not. Can you even collect those emblems? Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah, it's not like I'm in some different mode. What is it? At the end of the room? Up there, probably. Not that I need to get it now. Who's joining us for SRB2 kart tonight? I'm gonna do so many turns, it's gonna be crazy. The camera locked? Yeah. I can't see it. Heblo hopes that the movie franchise adapts Gamma so that parents get to see a robot end itself to free the life trapped inside. Was there a little flicky animal inside? Yeah, so now that Kyo has seen movie 3, we can talk about things. This is just this room. This is not a prison at all. Yeah, so what was it? EB and Kyo? So just final warning, I'm going to talk about movie 3 spoilers. But now that it's been several weeks and even Kyo has seen it, guys, the logos are dropping. You're not even going to be able to hide it pretty soon. Yeah, Kyo wrote a very long, involved treatise, and I was going to respond to it piecemeal. Maybe even as segments during stream, pick up a couple that's worth talking about. Now that, I don't think is where the prison cell is. But yeah, I guess EB and Kyo are not keen on there being an army of, and here's the spoilers, guys, Metal Sonics. Is it because copying and pasting them just kind of cheapens it? They're just all over the place. Yeah, so EB is, pointing out how when I showed the logo, it had the pink 4. And I'm glad that... And so it's like, the 4's color is itself kind of a spoiler, but like, they announced it, we're supposed to see it. So I had to show it, but I did not say Amy's name, and I'm glad that no one did. Alright, I'm pretty sure Hot Shelter is with this middle door. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be. I'm supposed to be finding the prison cell. Hey, how's it going, Gordon Freeman? Welcome, my man. Eblo missed the stinger, but saw the pink logo, and is thus so hyped for Espio to be in Sonic 4. It's about darn time. Year of Espio. Alright, EB thinks it's in one of these doors. These aren't doors, are they? Oh, the 3 doors here. Let's see. Can I open them? This one I can open. How's it going, Gordon? Up to anything good today, man? It's the carnival game to pad out the number of hours of Oh, look what it is. We've arrived. High jump on 3 narrow paths. Steel for... Do you guys know what that is, man? Now, Gordon Freeman claims he knows the Switch 2 price. But, how about this, Gordon? Before telling us the price, why don't you tell us your source so we can make a hypothesis about whether it's just an unfounded rumor or not? Icantu says, how long can Sega keep up the drip feed of content and characters until their box office numbers get too low? What's that, bringing different Sonic characters into the movies? I mean, you got your Amy, your Rouge, Sage is gonna get, a streaming series, I would assume. Mermidian wondered if that Chow egg was unique. That I don't know. Yeah. Keo and EB have been talking about this. You're saying 4 might be in trouble in that regard. Why? Because Amy is not the box office draw that Shadow is? Gordon says it got leaked from a retailer. So this is unconfirmed, I guess. Unless somebody like Nate the Hate reported it. What was it? $400 for a Switch 2-fer? Switch 2. Alright, that's one reason Amy not holding a candle to Shadow. Do you guys think... Actually, this will tell me. I'm just gonna look at it. So that was mission 43. So I do have to go to Hot Shelter. And I have to arrange the power cubes for the second time. Alright, so I'll pay attention for the power cubes. Gordon says, a pre-order. What, that's the pre-order price? Did you pre-order one? I'm just kidding. Alright, EB says, it's the puzzle in Hot Shelter. Gimme shelter. Mermidian says Metal Sonic will pull some weight on his own. Now, I was thinking about Metal in movie 4. What are these statues? These weren't here. Who patched in this DLC? Gimme Shelter, best known as the location in Sonic Battle. Is it called that? As a, was it Rolling Stones shout out? Ha! Wah, wah. Best sound effect in gaming. Sonic Battle mentioned, confirms Keo. Yeah, so I was thinking about Metal Sonic in the movie, and I was thinking, will he have a voice? And I feel like there's plenty of Sonic fans, and if you're one of them out there watching the stream, it's totally fine. I'm just saying, I'm sure that there's a segment of Sonic fans that will just say, nope, Metal shouldn't have a voice. Personally, I would be okay if the movie gave Metal a voice. Why? Because it's a movie. Give him some personality. Oh, what the... When I think about the Metal Sonic in Sonic Prime and how funny and epic that was as like a foil that was like taunting him, like right, you could cast Jack Black as Metal Sonic, or maybe James Marsden's brother. I'm just kidding about those things. Interesting. EB would want him to have a voice if it was just one solo Metal Sonic, but not an army saying, I'm over here. No, I'm over here. Look, me too. You're gonna have to block us our attacks from all sides, Sonic. What is this? I don't know. Is this new content? I never remember this flood. Gordon Freeman has a potential leaked release date for the Switch 2 of May 9. May 9, everybody. Get psyched for Mario Kart 9. What a horrible turning lever mechanic. What the hell are these? I don't remember this level. EB says it just feels cheap. Doesn't have the weight of Neo. I mean, if the new draw of movie 4 is a robot army that doesn't talk, and then Amy Schumer as Amy Rose, that... right? Yeah. People are gonna look at the trailer and be like, well, it doesn't have Shadow and only a little bit of Eggman, so I'll just wait for Paramount Plus. We can't be having these straight-to-DVD caliber movies coming out at the brick-and-mortar theater. Kyo says, you're not getting voiced Metal because Metal is not a character. In the movie, he is now a mook? What is that a reference to? Don't drown, cute pink hedgehog. Yay. Am I supposed to jump across this chasm? Oh my god, I can't do the basic gaming feats. Is there a signpost on this side? What the heck? Is this where I'm supposed to go? Or did I come from this direction? That just looked like it just broke up. No, but now the camera's turning around, so maybe I should go the other way. Does it want me to just walk around the entire chamber? Ah! Maybe this is where I'm supposed to go. Can I get there from here? Wonder if it's impossible. EB says he's disposable. It's even got wheels for ergonomic use. Eblo has a pitch for a voiced Metal Sonic. Eblo says, have you never played Amy's Hot Shelter before? I mean, I have, in theory, but with streamer brain and 20 years since I truly played for the first time as Ames. Look, it's a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because it feels like I'm like experiencing exclusive new content. Is this the block puzzle or what? Oh yeah, this Banjo-Kazooie room. It's all not coming back to me now. Yeah, Kyo says, I have indeed played this before on stream. We commented on the toilets. Yeah, I guess I just thought the toilets were at the casino shower bit. Banjo-Kazooie, that old bit. I always say that whenever I see anything remotely close to Gears. I want me to climb up the Gears. Now that is level design. Icantu says, what is it's some sort of iRobot plot point where the actual Metal Sonic is one out of the many who develops some kind of sentience? And the one sentient Metal Sonic is voiced by Chris Pratt? And maybe that one Metal will get friendly with Amy, and their friendship will be what bridges the divide to turn the tide and unite the power of friendship and teamwork and If you die, everyone can join hands and cry, and then you'll be unstatuified. You know, Mewtwo strikes back the hedgehog. Now, is this where the puzzle is? That's the mission. High jump on 3 narrow paths. Myrmidian says it could work to give him a voice, but it may be divisive. You just hope that it's done right. Yeah, I mean, as long as you bring in Quentin Flynn or David Hayter, it should be fine, but they might be busy that week. No, these days, you can't be too busy to do a voiceover gig. Because if you're enough of a successful actor doing voiceover work, then you just have a studio inside your own house, so you can, you know, record your lines from movie 4 after dinner. Hey! And then just literally roll on the floor all the way to your couch to watch Hulu. And then when you hear your voice in the movie, you point, "Hey, Gary, I remember doing that line right before I watched another rousing episode of Is It Cake with Mikey Day." Does anyone know? Is this the block puzzle? Alright. Wow, this is the room, speaking of the Matrix, where you meet the architect who foreshadowed the ergo in good old Matrix and, you know, the game. Sonic Unleashed. I'm ready to race carts, guys. It's gonna be great. Now, I remember one of you saying something about this block puzzle. This is gameplay. Eat your heart out, Zelda. EV says second puzzle, right? I'm gonna look out for puzzle number 2. Good block puzzle, says Larstream. Yeah, I would assume that Game Maker's Toolkit has a 1-hour deep dive on this puzzle. EB wonders, are we going to see an Alex comeback tonight? If I was a betting man... Whoa, is this supposed to happen? All these shards of glass? If I was a betting man, I would say I'm not going to beat EB tonight. But could I beat Keo? I'm pretty sure Keo won like the last 2 weeks, right? Oh, wait. Is this... I didn't want any of this. High jump on 3 narrow paths? This has got to be the room, right? Or do I have to keep going up until I get a second block puzzle? 3 narrow paths. Is that the scaffolding? The catwalk above me? Alright, I got no rings. I'm gonna die. Eblo says, nah. Game Maker's Toolkit would only do such a deep dive if this were a Nintendo game. Does he famously snub, you know, Sega content? Alright, so here's the puzzle. So I gotta get up. It's right there. Is this like a supercharged spring? And what the heck happened? Oh, did I, like, fall all the way down as a result of that spring? Well, that's awesome. Oh, I'm not that far away. Yeah, I honestly liked the Metal Sonic voice in Prime. And I was moderately bummed when it turned out that it was just a one-shot episode, I guess. Spoilers for Sonic Prime. Now here's the catwalks. Can I jump up to that even? I probably got to get a running start. Epic automated camera snaps. Kia wonders if EB is going to be too busy with Coco Melon duty to race, but we hope EB joins us. He's EB. Hey! Aw, sweet. I did it. But you gotta stay the course. It's yeah, the game lets you cancel out of the level, but I want to get to the goal. I get to do this puzzle that was brought back in Sonic Frontiers. I'm sure at some point. They made Sonic Frontiers good. You don't even have to do all the stupid puzzles when you replay the game. That's only for the map. Now, is there a piece up on top of this configuration? Here's the last piece of the puzzle of this Game Maker's Toolkit celebration-worthy puzzle. Alright, EB's got one of those wait-and-see bits. Will he show? Time will tell. Alright, I finished the puzzle, so where do I gotta go? And it's 7, so as soon as I grab this balloon, I'm gonna get going with I Can't Do's request. Classic jingle, which Jun Senoi didn't get credited for in the movie. Which I will say isn't, you know, every situation is its own case study. With the jingle in the movie,
Select your character.
with the jingle in the movie, they did credit Jun Senoi for at least one or maybe two things. So, there's part of me that can possibly understand that they just didn't want to plaster his name again and again and again. It doesn't really make sense. I don't have a good point to make, but it's not a firmly held belief, but I can just possibly consider the fact that they didn't want to just Jun Senoi, Jun Senoi, Jun Senoi. Eblo wonders, is this where we find out the Sonic 3 level clear jingle was originally composed by Michael Jackson? I wouldn't be surprised, although it's probably more likely Brad Buxer. Alright, let me pull up I Can't Do's request. Oh, this is a thing I've heard of, let me tell you. And then I'm going to read EB's color theory thing, which I have heard of. No hints needed today, says I Can't Tell. You got that right. Instaget. I predict an Instaget. Give it the volume it needs. Ape Escape. Eblo said the name of the game. Monkey. Ape Escape 1. Gordon had it too. But the question is, which level? Now, I feel like I've heard the song. EB, did you ever request this specific song? Yeah, EB's got it. Krabby Beach. Oh, alright. Eblo says it's the main theme. But it plays in a couple different places. Pull up a long play. Yeah, at this point, I can't do is just gonna keep requesting music from this game until I play it. Fair enough. One day Santa will deliver me the necessary means. Alright, EB says it's the same motif, but no, EB didn't request this. But as it happens, he was listening to it just a couple days ago. Alright, hopefully this footage is remarkably awesome. My guess is that it will be. I have a good feeling about it. I think it's high quality 4K. EB's favorite Ape Escape songs are too personal to share here. And EB would rather someone experience them proper, in-game. Of course, this isn't segmented into chapters like we would prefer. Is that Dr. Wily or what? Maybe I'll go down from 4K. Oh no, that's just 1080. I'll leave it as is. You got the cookie meter at the upper left. Eblo says, that's obviously Dr. Light, Alex. Yeah, EB says it's probably somewhere near the middle of the long play. Myrmidian recognizes the style from Astrobot, that game that Reggie loves so much. It has a distinctive sound, but Myrmidian has never played Ape Escape. Alright, EB says look out for the tropics. It's tropical. No. There's Silver White Castle Zone. I'm scrubbing. I don't see tropics. Alright, earlier in the game. Snow, would it be before or after snow? Oh, I think I maybe see, yeah, tropics. Well, is this tropics or forest? This is more like forest, but I think I saw like outdoors and palm trees. I don't know if this is it. Probably not. EB says Ape Escape 3 Originape is good. Alright, this should maybe be the level right after this one, EB's thinking. Oh yeah, I think I see a tropical beach, you guys. Is this it? Thought I was gonna sneeze. Is he going back to the hub or something? Krabby Beach. You guys, I think we're in business. Who's this? Is she the Navi of the game? Like the Cortana? And or the incredible narration voice in Burning Ranges? Look at this Banjo-Kazooie post-credit speech. Eblo says, it's the AI waifu. Leo thinks Originate gutted some tracks like Primordial Ooze, but some are alright. So yeah, Reggie Fils-Aimé leaves Nintendo, works for GameStop, praises Astrobot. I've told you at every step about this Reggie. EB says, that's Kara or Kansi, depending on the translation. Eblo says, what's next? He presents at an Xbox show? Yes, to reveal Silksong. And it turns out that Reggie is the sole reason Silksong took so long. Because Reggie was sore that Other M wasn't the big hit that he was touting it was gonna be. So in order to overcompensate, he helped Silksong be good. I don't know what I'm saying. Good night, everybody. We're not ending that. EB likens it to when you listen to high-quality rips of DS songs. It's nice, but the compression adds grit and character. That was a quick little level, wasn't it? All that searching for the tropics, and already we're in grunty industries. Kyo likes your Naganuma crisp and clean. And people were asking me during the latest Sunday stream, what about Hideki Naganuma? Doesn't he take samples? I mean, maybe, but as a starting point, they could come from sample libraries. Those jet setters tend to use samples that they have the rights to. Yeah, Icantu says, for a level called Krabby Patty Beach, there's surprisingly little sound. I added the patty for those playing along at home. Whoa, no, I didn't see this. Eblo says, did you see the Celeste devs canceled their next game? I had not seen that. And dude, so hate to say I told you so, but when they released that Celeste 64, I was like, what are you doing? Don't you have work to do on your next game? Do you want to languish in the forever of whatever, like Evening Star, Whitehead Christians? Right? And I look at Celeste 64 and I'm saying, how can you, and what do they say? Oh, we promised. This only took 2 weeks to make. I never believed that. And now it's all proven because they had to cancel their next game. EB says it was right after our indie slander talk when we were talking about disappointing indie devs, but that what went on to happen shortly after that shows you that it's not slander. It's all too accurate. Dude, internal dispute. Certain devs wanted a bigger... We're talking about people at... I don't know what their org chart is like. If Maddie is just at the top, or if it's a partnership with... But I wish I could say I'm shocked and surprised. I am surprised. You'd think that Wow. Eblo says they politely revealed that they could not agree on who really owned the Celeste IP. And you're sure the real details are less friendly like that. I wonder how far along development was. My heart goes out to them, but Mermidian says, have I heard Get On Up from Free Jack? No. Hideki Naganuma said that it sounds like Let Mom Sleep's long-lost twin. No, I'll have to look out that one. Do, 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 do. I really just... So, is that to say, though, that they were making a Celeste sequel? And because they couldn't agree on the IP or the pay distribution, Celeste developer starts 2025 with a huge, heartbreaking, and yet relieving failure, as creative difficulties and internal conflict led to the cancellation of Earthblade. The studio made the decision late last month, waiting until now to announce the cancellation to give the team time to process, grieve, and work toward accepting this. She also apologized to anyone who might be emotionally invested in the project. There was a fracture within the team over the IP rights. So it was pretty much Maddie versus art director Pedro. And that Pedro ended up leaving the company to work on his own project, Neverway. Wow, Earthblade. So, Earthblade, I still haven't seen if this was a Celeste sequel proper. But they first, right? So, this game was first announced in 2021. And that was 3 years after Celeste came out. And 4 years later, now it's all going under. Earthblade failed because it applied pressure on us to deliver something bigger and better. Yeah, I got a Silk Song homie for you. This isn't... Maddie said that they're currently in a prototyping phase, trying to rediscover game development. Rediscover. I'm speechless, you guys. Wow. EB says the remaining devs that didn't leave said they didn't think they could live up to Celeste in quality, so they canned the title. JJ says it's okay, just milk Celeste for everything it's worth. Alright, yeah, EB says it was just their next title, no sequel, 4 years, right? And for something to implode after 4 years, that's why you look at Silksong and you get a look now. They apparently finally confirmed that it's still in development and will still come out, but it makes a gamer shudder to even think about it. But yeah, Eblo said the working relationship between these people was soured because their freshman hit brought success that they couldn't agree on how to distribute as far as, you know, royalties or ongoing IP ownership. Icantu says, this is making you want to find out how Deltarune is going. Too bad we'll never find out anything about that, I assume. EB says this is what money and success does to people. Gordon Freeman has the courtesy PSA that anime streaming website Crunchyroll has been hacked. So if a Crunchyroll representative reaches out to you asking for your credit card with the expiration date, month, and year, just say no. I mean, at least Freedom Planet 2 came out, jeez, but it took long enough. You know, and it's a funny thing, as EB had said, this is what money and success does to people. Like, I have to wonder, on an alternate contingency in which, if Celeste was, you know, a modest success, but not a huge hit, would they even have had the disputes, right? If it was, like, moderately successful, but still had a ways to go becoming ubiquitous, then, you know, maybe they could have worked it out in self-interest, because it's like they hadn't truly made it yet. So they had an incentive to stick to, but I guess they crossed enough of a threshold of ubiquity, and I don't know what ongoing revenue for that game would even look like, or just ownership to the IP for, you know, hoodie sweatshirts and stuff. But, I never liked the fact that they changed the name of the company, even in the game. The game used to say Maddie Makes Games, and then they patched it, so it's extremely okay. I'm never okay with that. I really don't like that. You know, and it's just right. Maybe I'm honing in on the specifics of, I just have such nostalgic memories where when I was playing through Celeste for the first time, I would play one chapter per Friday. It was at the beginning of the pandemic. Every Friday, I would, you know, settle down in front of the TV, and it's like, yeah, time to immerse myself in another open the game, Maddie Makes Games. It just leaves such an impression. And now the same game on my same Switch console, you open it up, it's a totally different logo, totally different. Kyo is humbled by everyone's masterful knowledge of Ape Escape. Icantu says it's a shame that people always feel the need to one-up themselves with the next release. You'd have happily taken another game that's just as good as Celeste without being exponentially better. I mean, yeah, I won't ramble about that for too long, but I feel very strongly about advising, you know, how many times have I said that, you know, right? When you look at my YouTube channel, it is very easy to imagine an alternate universe where someone was doing the types of videos that I did and always felt the need to raise the stakes and give you to an extent where they eventually feel stuck or paralyzed with indecision because they don't know how to top them. Now, that's right. I think it's the understatement of the millennium to say that I'm not like that, because I'm really not like that. You know, I can look at, you know, the Metallic Madness video. Is that the best video I've ever made? I think it's in the running. So the fact that I'm still making stuff of that caliber, I'm exceptionally happy about that. And I look at the Sonic Mania video that I'm putting together, I can just say that in an alternate universe, it's very easy to imagine someone in my position, like going over I gotta top myself. So I gotta have this wacky animation and this epic reveal, and it's like I am hyper aware to never fall into that trap. I am doing everything, and I've successfully done this at every step of the channel. I have always tried to think of it as like Saturday Night Live. It's like, it's this week, we're doing a show on Saturday, so let's make it happen, right? I'm able to not let idea creep and feature creep balloon out of control. You know, and even with this Mania video, there was a couple ideas I had, and I'm like, no, that's too elaborate. I could have these chord boxes come in a clever way, but I also don't want it to be this cute thing where, oh, look, that's how the chord boxes came in through the pipe, and wow, like, that's not the right. I can do so much just using graphics the way that I do. Whoa, look at this polar bear. Stealing the show. He's got X's for eyes. This is my kind of content. Teaching this bear a lesson, jeez. Get the hell out of the way. I don't care about your iframes. Looks like you're about to run out of hit points, oh polar bear. Bark the bear ain't got nothing on you. Icantu says some of my stuff is definitely better than others, but the floor for quality is consistently high. Well, I appreciate that, Icantu. And EB said of the developer thing, to be fair, we don't know exactly what happened, but people saying this was corporations being bad and stopping creative liberties feels disingenuous. Wait, with Celeste? People say that Celeste had to... the developer's sequel problems and cancellation, people are saying that had to do with, like, the corporation's interference? Because it sounds like a petty squabble to EB and me too. Eblo's vibing with all this ray tracing, let me tell you. But yeah. The dirty little secret is that I've been trying to do simple videos for a while. I've been trying to and I honestly intend to do it this year with non-Sonic topics. Non-Sonic topics that they're not going to be like plain, boring, bare bones, but, you know, compared to a Metallic Madness video, it's just going to have less involved editing. But I've been trying to do that for over a year, but every individual project is its own animal. I look at Unleashed. Unleashed has to be a big deal. Shadow, it's the year of Shadow. Let's go all out. You know what I mean? Like, but, yeah. EB doesn't want to start anything, but a certain blue puppet was saying something in that vein. Dude, if Arlo the Hedgehog is talking out of turn about this crap, then that might even get me so motivated enough that I might even actually watch that video of his. Eplo says Cookie Monster does gaming critique now? If you can call it that. It's just unscripted whining that is above all profitable for he. Eblo's just kidding. It's obviously Grover. What time is it? 7:27? We're going to be wrapping up the stream in a couple minutes to get geared up for... look at the monkey on the desk. 8. We're going to get going with Sonic Roboblast 2 Car, our weekly hangout where EB destroys us, but I might hold a candle to Keo. EB says it kind of took me out because it felt out of touch. What's that? Baby Arlo's Celeste irresponsible Tratus? It might not be irresponsible. But yeah, Myrmidian has the Let Mom Sleep remix for anyone interested. Is that on topic, Arlo? sad news regarding my end-of-year videos. No one cares. Arlo. Alright, is it on topic, Arlo? Yeah. Arlo the Hedgehog, 11 minutes. We've been hit with a devastating game cancellation. But yeah, Mermidian, I'm so glad you got to hang out with us for the first time here on stream. I'll see you another time, maybe. EB, I'll see you on the racetrack, probably. Well, hopefully. I know you might not, but... EB says, you know, a lot of people put indies on some unfathomable pedestal to where you can't even recognize this was just these same creatives unable to come to... Okay, so I'm getting the sense that Arlo video, is attributing a lot of this. It is giving those indie devs so much benefit of the doubt that in order to balance the checkbook, Arlo has to start disparaging these phantom publishers or whatever. Third, Bruno, I'll see you soon. EB, Keo, watch out for me on the track, especially if I have a dangerous item, because I will use it. You're getting good at the game enough that I can't always be like, yeah, I'll let Keo off the hook. I'll not use this homing shark. I can't do thanks again for the request. I know that I appreciated it, and certainly EB and others. Eblo, have yourself a great one. Gordon Freeman 64. Stay free, Gordon Freeman. And everyone else who's watching out there. As Keo says, the rivalry keeps Keo alive. So Keo welcomes the challenge. And yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And in the era before you two guys started racing with us, yeah, it was like that. There was one racer who was on par with, and he eventually got way better that I don't think I could compete with him. But for several weeks there, it was like we were neck and neck. Sometimes he would win, sometimes I would win. And so I know what it's like to have someone. It's so exciting when you have someone on your general skill level, and so there's, you know, a tangible competition, and then when they're not there, it's like, oh, okay, I turn here, shoot this banana. Keo likes Sushi Temple. Edlo says, isn't that the plot of Wreck-It Ralph? He's trying to get a medal to be a good guy because he's been a bad guy his whole life. Jack Griffith, see you later. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for Open Hangout, those you patrons that are going to join us. And so thanks one last time. I'll see you on the racetrack. This has been WAYZ 91.6 FM. Turn it up. T-shirt and hat giveaways on the hour.